The iPhone 17 is shaping up to be Apple's answer to the Pixel 10, and the two phones could not be more different. Google is betting heavily on artificial intelligence, while Apple is putting its focus on hardware, performance, and long-term reliability. For most people, these are the things that matter the most in a phone, and that's why the iPhone 17 is already looking like the stronger choice. Think back to when AI tools like ChatGPT first came out. At that time, AI felt exciting, almost magical, because it was something new, but now, AI is everywhere. It's still useful, but the novelty has worn off. People no longer see it as the main reason to buy a new device. Despite that, Google is pushing AI harder than ever in its Pixel 10. The phone is designed around AI, but the problem is the hardware feels like an afterthought. Apple, on the other hand, is doing the opposite with the iPhone 17 by putting hardware first. It makes the phone stand out. Take cameras, for example. The Pixel 10 does come with clever AI features like Magic Q, which can fetch information during chats or even translate conversations in real time. These tools are interesting, but when you look at the hardware itself, it doesn't impress as much. For many buyers, that trade-off doesn't make sense. A smartphone should first deliver speed, great cameras, and strong performance. Extra AI features can be nice, but they can't hide weaker core specs. This is where the iPhone 17 clearly has the advantage. The iPhone 17 Pro is expected to include a new 48-megapixel telephoto camera with up to 8x optical zoom. On the other hand, the Pixel 10 Pro offers only 5x optical zoom. Google tries to bridge this gap with an AI-powered zoom that stretches all the way to 100x, but here's the catch. The software is not capturing real detail. Instead, it guesses what the missing details should look like. Sometimes the results are decent, but in many cases, the images look artificial. Apple is taking a more practical path. By using a moving lens element, the iPhone 17 Pro will be able to switch smoothly between different zoom levels without relying on software tricks. The result should be sharper and more natural images, even if the zoom only goes to 8x. Apple's focus is on consistent quality, not inflated numbers. Performance is another big difference. Apple already has a strong track record when it comes to speed, and the iPhone 17 will continue this trend. The phone is expected to launch with a new, more powerful chip and, for the first time, a vapor chamber cooling system. This cooling upgrade will help the phone stay cool during heavy use, preventing it from slowing down. That means smoother gaming, faster video editing, and more reliable multitasking without overheating issues. Meanwhile, the Pixel 10 may feel fine at launch, but based on past experience, it may not hold up as well in the long run. iPhones are known to remain fast and dependable for years, and the iPhone 17 is designed with that in mind. Apple is also experimenting with design in the iPhone 17 lineup. Alongside the Pro models, there will be a new iPhone 17 Air. This phone will be much thinner and lighter, appealing to people who prefer sleek devices. Of course, there will be trade-offs. Early reports suggest the battery and cameras may not be as strong. But even so, the Air is interesting because it shows Apple is willing to take risks and try new ideas. Over time, this new branch of the iPhone family could grow into something important. When you compare the two approaches, the difference is clear. The Pixel 10 is all about AI as its headline feature, while the iPhone 17 is about solid hardware and long-term performance. Apple understands that most people want a phone they can rely on every single day. That means smooth performance, dependable cameras, and a design that lasts, not features that sound cool at first but are rarely used later on. Apple isn't ignoring AI completely, but it's not the company's main selling point. Instead, Apple is betting that people care more about real-world improvements like stronger zoom, better cooling, and consistent speed. AI can be useful, but it doesn't replace the foundation of good hardware. In the end, the iPhone 17 feels like a reliable step forward, while the Pixel 10 feels like it's chasing trends. Whether you pick the Pro with its advanced zoom or the slim and stylish Air model, the message is clear. Apple is putting hardware first, and for most people, that's exactly what matters when choosing a phone.